You've probably seen these videos that may not look like Minecraft, but I assure you it is. This is a mod pack called Conquest Reforged. It's a really cool mod pack that adds a bunch of new blocks and changes textures and even adds a shader. If you watch Disruptive Builds video, then you've probably seen how good this mod pack is. And he made a small kind of village, I would call it, in a medieval thing, and we're gonna try and make the same thing, but hopefully better. And there are 230 pages, so like I said, adds a lot of blocks. We're gonna start by placing some narrow oak plank pillars. Maybe clear this out first. Maybe 3 blocks tall. Yep. And then we're gonna get some steps to get up here. And for the actual platform, we will get these slabs. And we could probably make this thicker. And oh, wait, that's not gonna work because the pool. Okay, I guess we'll just have it as one layer. We could extend that out more. Maybe one more row. I think that should be good. Now we can add more of the support pillars. Like so. And then we could add one of these lower platforms where you would actually have the boats coming in and docking. We can use these steps again. And get the pillar. God, that squid looks horrible. Anyway, we could add the platform now using the same slabs. Add the supports. And maybe extend it over this way. I think 1 block on that side would be good after we add the pillars in. No. Okay. Grab. Yeah. So now we can add one more right over there. And now we could do the same thing probably on this side. Okay. The squid's really annoying. This guy as well. Let's just change out this pillar. And that looks great. And just get rid of those. And then we can start decorating, I hope. First off, I think we'll start by adding some boats. Let's just dock this nicely. That looks good. And maybe we could have one over on this side. And now some regular ropes. One over here. And one over here. I think we'll get rid of some of the sand. Yeah. You could probably still jump onto the boat from here, but so now for decoration, I think it would be cool if we added some of these fishing nets at the bottom as sort of a vine growing off it. And you can't really attach it to the side, so I think we'll add it under it maybe. Yeah, that looks good. We'll just add some more over here and maybe make this extend a bit deeper. And for this one as well. I don't think we can use it here since it just touches the ground. Here, we could use it over here. And extend that as well. Now for the next part of our decoration, I think we'll add some fish barrels over here. Maybe another. We'll add one more next to it over there. And then for these secondary docks, we'll have these half-filled barrels of fish. And maybe you can replace one of them over here. Uh, no, no. You know what? Now we'll just keep the full one over there and maybe a wicker one over there. Yeah, that looks good. This would be the kind of barrow that you would put fish in after coming back from sea. And now we can add some of these flies on top of them. Because obviously, if you had raw fish sitting around, some flies would come. And we have this hanging fish over here, which I think could be really cool. I just need to find a place to put it. That looks really cool. Actually, I think we could have a roof, kind of, or at least a shade, so that we could have the fish hanging from there. So it's probably gonna come up. Uh, yeah, that's not gonna let us have a floor. Hmm. We could have one just coming up from the water up here. Nah, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, so I found this, which is called a capital, and we could use that as a support and then add the posts, support, I'll call them, and then add the shade. I think it would be better if we just put the capital over here. Mm, place it. Uh, we'll have another pillar going up. And we can remove that. And then we could have one more over here. Pillar up. Put a capital. That's gonna block the ring. Maybe you could have just one stair. No, I don't think. No. Mm, maybe we can move the barrels actually. Add one over there. And we could put the capital over there. And the pillars. And here we could add the hanging fish. And we could get some sockeye salmon. That would look cool. And we could add that there. Yeah, that looks good. We could move that over there. We could have some sardines. Yeah, that's nice. It's like smaller fish. And we could place the capital over there. And build up. Add a capital. There as well. And we could remove that pillar. Now we could add the pillars again on both sides and finish up the shade. And now we could just fill in the center. And now we could have some sardines over there as well. And we could get more of these flies, put them under and over the fish. And you can go right through the fly, so it's not gonna act like a barrier block kind of. I think that looks really good. So yeah, I think that'll be done for the dock. I think maybe we could add some more in future episodes. But for now, I think the dock looks pretty good with the nets at the bottom and the boats. And actually, I think I'll move this pillar over there so that it could like support the capital up there with all the fence posts. Not fence posts, pillars. I'm too used to vanilla. So yeah, I think that'll look better. And now we could probably just finish off the episode. But actually, before we end this episode, I think we could have a starting to our pathway. with some limestone cobble, and then with the help of the Axiom mod, we could just use the stack tool, select all of this, and stack it. And we could just remove all this grass. There's one. Yeah, I think that looks really cool. And I think that'll be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you in episode 2.